you haven't already seen it, please check out part 1 of this video where we explore some of Seville. The link is in the description down below.
Alright, so we're back at our hotel. We came back and took a little siesta, took a nap, and now we're heading back out to see a couple more sites, including the Setas de Seville, which is a big wooden structure, and then we're going to get dinner after. We're going to have tapas, so we're excited.
Seville is actually the largest inland port in Spain. Cargo ships and cruise ships will go down this river and dock. A little bit further down the river, we saw an interesting sight of what looked like a pirate ship. This ended up being a replica of the Victoria, the ship that was manned by Ferdinand Magellan when he sailed around the world, being the first to do so in 1522. This ship was promoting the 500-year anniversary of that trip, as well as the nearby museum. Walking a bit further down the river, we came upon the Torre del Oro, a watchtower that was once part of the city wall. This tower was built way back in 1220, and it serves as a great tourist attraction today. From there, we made our way over to one of Seville's most interesting attractions. Alright, we're right by the Setas, this big wood structure. It's kind of weird, but it's supposedly one of the largest wood structures in the world, so...
Yeah, it was like an art installation or something.
Yeah. The square where the Setas stands actually has a storied history. It was one of the first food markets in Seville, which included over 400 fresh produce stalls. However, it was destroyed in 1973. Then in 2004, the city held a contest to see who could best redevelop and redesign the plaza. The Metropole Parasol was chosen, and this large wood structure was erected. Although its official name is the Metropole Parasol, it's known locally as the Setas, or the Mushrooms. This has become a big tourist attraction here, and you can even pay a few euros to walk around on top of the Setas. However, it was just too hot the day we were there to walk around above all the shade. Wandering through alleys again.
Nothing to worry about here.
Sometimes it's the quickest way to get where you need to go here is to wander through these little alleys. They're all marked roads, so...
And it keeps you out of the sun.
Yes. We continued to walk through alleys and plazas all the way to our dinner stop. On the way, we saw just how festive the culture is, including a bride-to-be walking out of the car and the entire square cheering. All throughout our trip to Seville, we found that the people were very friendly and very festive. For this reason, we think Seville was one of our most favorite places that we visited in Spain. Since our dinner reservation time hadn't quite arrived, we decided to stop at another little restaurant for a drink and a few different tapas. Finally, we made it to the El Pasaje Bar. This restaurant is very highly rated on sites like TripAdvisor, and was a place we knew we had to go. Ready for dinner. Got our
sangria.
Got our sangria.
It's good.
Yeah. Now we're gonna order some tapas. All right. So we have our first tapas. We got some sangria, which the waitress recommended, and then focaccia bread with oxtail. Well, how was it?
It was really good.
Yeah, I really like the oxtail, and the sangria is good. We're gonna finish that for sure. Well, we just destroyed our salmon, so we didn't even get to show you what that was. But it was
it was delicious.
It was really good, and now we have the Iberian pork, which should be even better. Guys, that pork was really good, but honestly, I think the salmon was the best thing we had today. So we don't know. We're not quite full, so we might get some more. All of the food we had at this restaurant was absolutely delicious. So we just ordered our dessert, and this place has become absolutely packed. I think that's one thing we'll never get used to, is that they eat so late here. It's absolutely crazy. And the finisher is chocolate coulant. Oh, it looks really good. And I've got my little sherry. Catherine's got a water because the sangria was a little bit too much for her.
No.
We destroyed that. The waitstaff was incredibly helpful as well, letting us know exactly what everything was that we were getting. We really enjoyed our time at this restaurant and would definitely recommend it. As we walked back through the several plazas and squares that Seville has in its central city, we decided to stop for one more drink. After that, we called it a night.
All right, we had a great time in Seville, but now we're all packed and we are making our way to the train station because now we are going to head to Malaga.
Be sure to check out the video where we review the Hilton Garden Inn Hotel in Seville. The link is in the description down below. We made it to the station with plenty of time to spare, so we decided to stop for a little bit of a drink before moving on to Malaga. Just waiting for our train in style here at this little restaurant at the Santa Justa train station in Seville. So our train leaves in about an hour, so we're just waiting, passing the time with a drink. We love how affordable these beers are too. I mean, it was only €5 for two of them, so nice cheap little treat.
Easy to drink.
Yeah. The trip from Seville to Malaga is only about 2 hours by train, so not too bad if you ask me. So we made it to Malaga after that train ride, and then we took an Uber from Malaga Central Station over here to our resort. We'll be sure to give you a full review and tour of our hotel room, which is actually a suite here at the Hilton Higueron in Malaga, but that'll be for a different video. Tonight, we figured we would lay low, just go down to the beach, maybe go to a restaurant, walk along the sand. We've had a pretty big travel day already, so we don't want to do too much. And then tomorrow, we will probably go over to Fuengirola, which is a city right here on the coast. All right, we're starting our walk down to the beach. Should be about a 20-minute walk. There's a shuttle service here, but
We didn't feel like waiting.
yeah, it was like every hour on the hour, so it was a little bit too long of a wait for us. So here we are.
Yeah.
The beach by our resort was absolutely beautiful, and we were happy to find that the table that we were sat at for dinner was right on the beach. So we're at a place called El Latero, which is right on the beach. It looks really good, so we'll let you know how the food is. We got some paella. Got some seafood, meat, rice in there.
We couldn't wait. We already broke into it.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. We are loving this paella.
Delicious.
Yeah, it's almost gone. After dinner, we decided to head back to the hotel. After all, it had been a long travel day. We really enjoyed our time in Seville. Like we said before, it was one of our favorite cities in Spain that we went to. However, we were excited to start our time now in Malaga. For now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.